I'm here. Hello, good morning. I am here. I might have had some emails to answer to when I saw 04A in the chat. I was like, oh yeah, I should reply to that. So I did. Good morning, yo. Needle Girl, 12 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Can you believe it's been 12 months? That's crazy. Start strong, good posture. I saw your redemption. I adjusted it properly. I have a chair mat now, just a basic chair mat. Kobathor, 9 months. Boom, Chris, 7 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. So I got the chair mat, just your basic, like what you would see in an office chair mat. And so like I roll into the little holes of the chair mat now. So sometimes that affects my posturing. Coffee and pens. Good morning. Good morning. Working on my handwriting after getting a workbook in the mail. What did you get, Rattler Jen? What did you get? Good morning, Kimmy. Good morning, other Kimmy. Good morning to everyone but Inkwell Munster, who doesn't like the Smand. Let's give her a ban real quick. Just kidding. Just kidding. Sarah Smanded this morning, did the Smand review, and she actually nailed it. She nailed the review. I would never, this is not a case I would take off of my desk. It is not a great portable desk. Great portable pen case. It's an awesome desk pen case, though. So yeah, though she nailed it on the review, just giving her a hard time. Some things are not worth going big. A chair mat, simple, will serve you well. Yeah, I went with basically the Amazon Basics one. Lost Art of Handwriting, Brenna Jordan. Nice. I want to know how much their sales jump. It's probably not noticeable. It's probably not noticeable. They sell so much stuff. It's crazy. It's kind of crazy. Queen of Washi, I did find the thing I wanted to send you. Journaling guy with the gifted sub. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day so far. Sorry I couldn't hang out in the stream yesterday. I was parched and starved. So yeah. I have my failing light up right now. I've moved it to a different side of the desk, see if it'll stay better. If it falls today, it's going to cause a lot more damage. So we're going to risk it because I need the lights if I'm going to take these pictures. And hopefully these pictures are at least average. That Penzo, 3 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. I heard it was picture day. I wore my good sweater vest. Nice. Nice. I was going to put like senior pictures up there today, but nah. Morning stream, hide it from the wife. Been a while. Glad you made it. So I did order a floor stand, so I'm going to put this light on a floor stand. You missed a good story yesterday? Damn it. Damn it. All right, I'll have to go back and watch the VOD. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD for that. They need a floor stand? Yeah. So I'm just getting like a heavy disc because it's like a simple like rod. Y'all seen it hit me. So, all right. So today I need to get started because I actually have a lot of work today. I've been busy this morning. Pen Addict members, you'll see friend of the show, Nicholas Gold, Quilladillic joined me for an awesome conversation from Down Under. He has an awesome collection, so we talked about that. So y'all will see that in your feed this morning. I got Sarah's post up. I got the Pen Addict podcast post up. I took the kids to school. I ate breakfast, took a shower. Looked pretty for y'all. The VOD is a much wash into the stream, especially. Okay, as soon as I get done. Actually, I have to ship today, so when I go to the shipping department, I will pull that up. That's great. Want to laugh? Got Tomoe paper pad at the show. Thought I was scammed. I was writing on the top page. Rip. That'll do it. That will make it an uncomfortable feeling. All right, so we're going to get started. I don't know how this is going to go. I haven't set up or done any prep. So I can't really show you what's going on totally. So I'm going to flip this camera in just a second, but before I do, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pens I don't have boxes for right here. Although I have boxes for some, I just haven't grabbed them yet. And then I have 2 stacks over here like this. So we're going to go through this stuff. There's 2 stacks like that on this side of the desk, but I want to knock out these ones that I don't have in a box yet. So these are all going to ship with boxes. What I'm doing, it's amusing how early friend of the show try not to acknowledge the pandemic and how that's changed. Yeah, you just kind of got to talk about the real world, right? We're all friends. We all live in the real world. And then I have at least one more pen that I don't have in here that I haven't pulled out yet. and maybe a couple that I haven't pulled out yet. So I want to hit these ones that I don't have in the big box yet. You can't buy any of these pens today. Slumberland Studio, I got your email. I think I'm gonna write a post about like what you're emailing me about. I got to think about how I'm going to word it, but I will do that probably next week. Just saw the email come in. Yeah, that's why I was like a couple of minutes late. I was like, oh, I forgot to email that. And if Patrick's here, I haven't emailed him yet. So let's switch the camera. Hopefully it works. I've been running on 2 wheels this morning. So I'm going to use this little gray background to get me some good lighting. There's Schmevelin's Mont Blanc. There's that. I don't know. Okay, so this is a really cool Conway Stewart. I just never use it. It is a Churchill model. I wrote all this stuff down. So, yeah. The hardest one for me to remember is what model this is. Pen sale. Conway Stewart Wellington Nebula. Conway Stewart Wellington Nebula. All right. And this has you see an infamous still form? Yeah. Some of these pens are going to be like very inexpensive. This one, not. So it has a fine nib and then a Dan Smith stub grind on it. So this is really cool. I love this pen. You're going to hear this a lot today. I love this pen. I never use this pen. I just don't grab it that much. All right. So Cartridge Converter. Really cool material. Really dense material. I have a bunch of those still forms. Yeah, I might not even sell it. So how are we going to do these pictures? Let me get some room here. Looks like what Sailor USA meant to do. RIP. I wonder how those are selling. I mean, I'm sure all the retailers will tell us they're selling completely fine. All right. So I just take all of my pictures, even for reviews, with my iPhone, whatever the newest one is. I do always get the newest iPhone. So let's see. How do we want to... This isn't really great lighting here. You can't really see the material. Can maybe brighten it up a bit though. All right. All right, then we have a very user grade Mont Blanc 149. Like, it's got a little scratch in the cap right here. You can see that in there. It's in good shape. Like, clear ink windows, medium nib, just stock medium nib. Really beautiful writer. But I just don't use it. Like, I thought about doing this one for Bocamundo. But I just don't use the pen that much. So we'll need to take an extra picture of the cap here. Let's see if we can get that little ding-a-ding in there. It's not even a ding, it is a scratch though. So if I don't answer your questions, feel free to get back to me because I'm not staring at the chat as much. Okay. I want the 149. I can do so much with it. I bet you could. All right. Oh, let's do this one because these are in a different category of pen than the next batch. So this is I thought you kept the 149 for a comparison. I do, but I've ended up not using it. Like, I can use like a TWSBI 580 just as well. Brooks with the gifted sub to Sammy. Thank you so much, Brooks. Woohoo! Good morning. Good morning, Sammy. I'm glad you're here. We're doing something a little different today. Normally, I'd be doing more showing and telling. Today, I'm working on a pen sale, so I haven't done the pictures yet for the products, so I'm working on that. So this is the Nikaya long cigar writer. Forget what, I think it's a broad nib. And then I had Mark Backus put a stub nib on it. So really cool, really cool. Makes sense. And with the KOP, yeah, so like I have the big KOPs and the big 580s. I think I'm covered as far as size goes. Good morning, Molly. So we're going to see a King of Pen come up later. So here is a Tactile Turn Damascus Grip Bach 1.1 stub nib. So it's got a Damascus grip and Damascus finial. So some of these I just have too many versions of. So like I have a white and black one. Oh, Rider, what did I say? Did I say Rider? Yeah, not Rider. This is a V1 Tactile Turn. So I have a white one, a white Dell one with black finials. That's the one I'm going to keep. But like pens like these, I'll sell these for reasonably inexpensive. So the short converter and the thin cap lip. Does this even have a converter? I'll have to find the converter for it. It's not even in here. Hello, Schmevelin. I just took pictures of your Mont Blanc. They are great. I love them. Should I sell this or should I not even bother? Should I sell it for like 20 bucks or 25 bucks? I don't think I ever used it. I'll probably just sell it. So this is a still form. It's a cool design. I gotta find converters for these. Converter was shorter than a usual one, which was annoying. Yeah. So I'll sell this for pretty cheap. Still form, Bach nib. Oh, this is when you couldn't tell what size it is. It looks like a fine. Magnet cap. Sorry, I'm taking some of these off the camera. I know that. O-T-J. Sell all the things? Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Jerica. I think these pictures might actually turn out decent. Another Tactile Turn. I'm just blowing through these. Bring the section closer to the camera. This section. Are we looking for something? What are we looking for? Focus on the very end with the magnet piece. I don't know. V1. I don't even know what that means. Is it broken? They had issues with the magnets detaching. 3 of yours did. That one isn't. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Tactile Turn. This is a titanium bolt. All right. I just wanted to get these out of the way real quick. Then we're going to get into the boxes. So this is Namisu. Again, I think this is a full titanium barrel, titanium nib. Slider. Thank you. Head full of ideas. Slider. I'm going fast, if you couldn't tell. I don't think I've ever inked this up. Maybe once. But it's full titanium and titanium nib. So, there we go. Step into the spotlight. Take that one a little different. All right, let me move these off the desk since there's no good way to put them, and then we'll come back and start going through some of this stuff. Yeah, that Namisu's shiny because I've never used it. A lot of those are like Kickstarter pens. Like I'll almost always, if I get a Kickstarter pen for free, like as a sample, I'll almost always back the project, just because I feel like that's the right thing to do. So that's why I'm okay selling them. Otherwise, I don't sell pens I get for free. Or if I sell a pen that I got a big discount on, I'll discount it myself, like a lot, make it reasonable. All right. It's a really nice pen. Just never got around to using it. I don't like the heavier pens in general, which you're going to see a lot here today. The bigger and heavier pens are the ones that are going away. All right. We have Lamy Dialog 3. So this is the one I've used several times. I just don't use it enough to justify keeping it. It has a really nice nib grind on it. What size is this nib? So this is an extra fine nib that I got like a cursive italic grind on it. I think Bacchus did this one. That's the other thing. I don't have tracked who did all of my nib work. Some of them I remember, and some of them I don't. Love the white. Yeah, it's my favorite color. So let's see how we're going to do this. Ooh, I balanced it. Okay. I'm not going to get too complex with the pictures. I'm not going to take like 5. I'm not going to take like glamour shots of all the pictures. But if someone has like questions, I'll obviously send some more. But yeah, like that's a cool pen. Like I would like to keep this pen, but like I don't need to keep this pen. Like this is some of these hard decisions. Like again, you'll hear me repeat myself a lot today, but it just needs to go, and then we'll figure it out. Here's a pen. It has a nib. Good luck. I mean, I'm not far off of that on some of these, Patrick. And I have a response to your email. Not for any of these, but I have an idea that I'll run by you. If not, that's probably about all I can do. All right, this is one of the pricing ones that I don't know how to price yet. So this is the 360 turquoise. Got fabric squished under it so you can pose it? Yeah, I could. It's okay. I can, I have washi tape here. I could just put a little dab on the back and hide it. Italian creativity, history, craftsmanship, the pleasure of writing. So what this doesn't have is the ink bottle. I don't think I bought it with the ink bottle, which, oh well. I don't know what else is in here. Books, paperworks, stuff. So it's this one. How would you rank the VP type pens in the order that you typed them? So yeah, this is this Omos. It's sick. So it is like the Mont Blanc, kind of user grade, right? So I think the piston needs to be, the piston's not bad. I was gonna say the piston needs to be lubricated a little bit, but it's not bad. You can see like a little ink in the, like in the back of the piston there, maybe a little bit, not much. Yeah, this Omos is expensive. And then the Nib Unit. I need to take a few pictures of this. It just screws out. And so, like, you know, there's a little bit of ink that I couldn't get out. Oh, sorry. You can see it's a little pink there. Like, it just needs some TLC. You can see some of the pink in the threads. Is that pin barrel triangular? Yes. And then the nib, what is the nib? The nib is fine, a standard fine nib. So, you know, it just needs a little TLC cleanup. So, how much do we sell this for? That's the real question. Where does this thing stop? Right there. So, yeah, there we go. Does that have the numbering on the pen, doesn't it? Is it on the cap? I think it said number 1, 2, 3. No, there it is. 360, number 122 of 360, FP. Might need to call Burger Drum Ghouls. Yeah. So, like, it's not going to be as expensive as I could sell it for. Like, it wouldn't be as expensive as if it was in, like, mint condition. Like, it's not in mint condition at all. So, did the box say what colorway it was? Probably somewhere. I'll look in just a second. Oh, and there's a scratch on the cap right there. Or is that just... It might just come off. That may be like a little sticker thing. No, that's a scratch. So let me get a picture of that. So yeah, like this will be... Definitely user grade, right? I'll trade you Kirby for it. Like, I would love to keep this pen just because it's badass, but I just don't use it. Let me take this nib back out. Would you trade the CC for it? All right, let me get this in here. All right. Take a picture like this. All right. So that's that one. I'm guessing it's the turquoise one. They only made what? They made yellow. I don't remember all the colors they made. Yellow, red. I can't even remember. Let's see if it says anywhere. Oh, out here. It's turquoise, Alan. Turk. Turc. Turk. So this is one of the more interesting pens I'm selling, but it won't necessarily go for like an ultra premium price just because it's like not in perfect condition, right? Plus I'm bad at capitalism. I'm not out here trying to stick it to the man. All right. Poor Kirby, all right? What pen are you getting buried with, Toasty Treat? Okay. So that's one I have to work on the pricing for. All right. I think this is, which one is this one? Oh, this is the stainless steel Supra, which is cool. I just never use it. And I bought it to review it, so I got a discount when I bought it. So I'll sell this. This will be pretty inexpensive. I mean, relatively. Oh, there's one there's two I'm gonna be sticking to you at least. I know there's one. The only thing I'm not sure about so far is I haven't pulled my Conid for sale. I can't decide if I'm gonna sell that or not yet. That's the only one I haven't pulled. There's a rollerball turquoise on eBay for $11.50. Jesus. This one's not gonna be that expensive. That's the why does it exist, Kveiko? Yeah, they just need to shorten it. I have the Monarch Minimalistica Conid, Andrew. And that one I would stick it to someone. I would stick it to someone on that one. Because I think I could sell that for over $1,000. And like I wouldn't care about that. Like I would be fine selling that for something expensive. Because something like this, I'm not going to sell for like crazy expensive. This isn't the box. This isn't the box that this came in. So this is the King of Pen. This one I just never reach for. So I just, I always choose my Sky. If I'm going to choose a demonstrator, I'll always choose the, like the 1911, like Tangerine. So this one's just kind of in no man's land. So I'm just going to sell it. Right? Like there's no point of this just sitting there. I've used it very little. I did get Mike Masuyama to do a cursive italic grind on this. So, like I paid way less for this than what they go for now, and it will be priced accordingly. And like this one's in really good shape. Like I've probably inked it like less than 5 times. Probably more like 3 times. Just because I would always go for the Sky. So, Andrew, how much could I sell the Minimalistica for? Monarch Minimalistica. Come on, Brad. Jonathan's flush with DC cash. The lighting's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be for pictures. What is that? There's just some ink in there. I can't reach it. Let me go get a paper towel to reach in and clean that out. I think it's just an ink drop, but I can't reach it. I want to do that before I take the picture. Alan, can you not even find any other of the 360s? Yeah, that's just ink that just washed right out. Monarch Minimalistic is probably $1,500. Yeah, I should sell that. I'll probably sell it. I just don't use it. I love it. I just don't use it. Again, like, it can be both things, right? Monarch sold on eBay for $1,200 in May. Yeah, I think I would sell it for at least $1,000. Like that one, you just price it and it doesn't necessarily matter. Like I'm fine with like sticking it to the man on that one. What's up, Evan? This isn't the a standard mini. What's a standard mini? Sold my mini at cost. Monarch mini. I don't think I've seen a mini. I don't think this is the right box for this pen, but I'll have to see if I can find it. This is like one of the Sailor Hydrate ones. I was reading Killer Sheep's. So I need to see. I don't know if I can find the box for this or not. This is one of like the the Bungu box limited edition boxes, but I can't translate that. Can anyone translate that? Who knows? I'm happy for people who enjoy pens that are expensive, but I don't think I could do it. That's totally fair. All right, brand new Sailor Hydrate. All right, I need to. Actually, I'm thirsty. That's what Google Translator is for. I tried the image scan and I couldn't make it work. All right. This one I'm surprised I'm selling, but I just don't use it. Put the SKU back up. It's definitely not this pen. I mean, it's not the pen that I showed. Imperial Black Pro Gear, thank you. So I'm gonna swap this box out. This is the first one I grabbed. I wanted to make sure I had it. I should sell my Imperial Black Pro Gear. So this one, I think I thought I would use it more. And I really, really like this pen. But I just don't use it enough. It's the 101N. The red orange, I think they call it. Like, I love this pen. It's pocket size. Yeah, the old packaging's great. It's got the old bottle of ink. This is my favorite style, Islewind. I even got an extra fine nib and got Dan Smith to make it even finer. But I just don't use it. So that's when the decision becomes easier to just go ahead and sell it. So let's see if I can take a picture with it in the box. I kind of doubt I can. Oh, that might work. So, cool pen. I can't figure that out, Malandrew. I can't figure it out. It's just, I thought it was going to be perfect for me, and then we just ended up not syncing up, is the only way I can put it, right? I don't know. Which is, again, another good reason to just go ahead and sell it. Hey, Aurelius. So this is, I bet I've inked it like 3 times. It's great. I just don't use it. All the hobbies texting me that I haven't replied yet. What's up, Kimberly? This is going to be the problem here. This one I'm about to open. This is probably the goat of the sale. This one. It's, again, I never pick it up to use it, even though it's one of the best pens that I own. So I've bought other pens that have replaced it. I need to sell it. It's just the fact. And it will be expensive. It is the Ocean Swirl. There will be no deals cut on the Ocean Swirl. You're going to get some good prices on a lot of pens. The Ocean Swirl will be full freight. Full going freight. It's just going to be that way for this pen. It's in really good shape. I've inked it up maybe 5 times. I don't know. It's got an extra fine nib. It writes wonderfully. It's glorious. It's in good condition. This one has kind of has like the 50-50 swirl, right? You can line it up. You can see like it's kind of got the darks, then the brights, then the darks and the brights. So it does line up. I don't know if I can. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so this is like the dark side, the bright side. It's one of the coolest pens I own. I I just don't get along with this size Pelican. Yeah, they're all like that. Despite the promos. Yeah, that was such a thing. What a great pen. It deserves a better home. It deserves to be used. I love it. I shouldn't sell it, but I can't tell you the last time I've inked it up to use it. So it needs to go. So this actually is not a great picture of it. Let's see if we can. See if we can brighten it up a little bit. Brad, the Ocean Swirl is one of the 2 pens I keep with me if I had to get rid of the rest. That's awesome. Like, I don't have those feelings for this pen. Like, I mean, I have amazing feelings for this pen, but, and don't get me wrong about that. I just have to, I'm not going to keep a pen that I'm not going to use, no matter how perfect it is. And this pen is essentially perfect. This pen is essentially perfect. And I never, ever use it. So it has to go. I bought a Nikaya. I bought a Decapod, right? That's the pen that, you know, I'll ink up every time in lieu of something like this, right? I'm glad I bought it. It's one of the coolest pens ever. And I just don't use it. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. And I don't keep pens that I don't use. No cap. Chaos pen for life. Brad, make sure to highlight the fact that the bright side of the material lines up nicely with the nib when you are holding it. Does it? I don't even look. Probably, huh? Right? Yeah. So that's the grip size. Let me take a pic. I'll take a picture of it in my hand. Hand model. Thank you. All right. So yeah. If I wish I would use it all the time. I just don't. So there you go. That's the one. I think this is an 805 Pelican. I think this is the best pen that I'm selling. Any particular reasons? The nib. I don't get along with Pelican nibs. They're just, even the finest ones are too broad, and I know I can get them adjusted, but I think for this size of pen, like, I don't want to write with a fine nib on that size of pen because I'm a monster. So this size of pen is great, but it's mostly the nib for me and how I write. Look, every time I think about keeping this pen, I just look at this and go, I would rather use this, right? Like, this is why I'm selling pens, because I bought this. This is my pen. This is better for me than that Pelican. It just is. I was watching Toasty Treat the other day, trying to line up her Decapod. It's such a pain in the ass. It's like, don't twist it. There we go. So look, you can't go buy this stuff and have this sitting in your closet not being used. That's not how it works for me. So I'm way behind in buying, in selling, because I've been buying too much recently. All right. There you go. All right, what is this one? I don't even know what this one is. I think it's a 4AM. Yep. 4AM, extra fine. Great classic Sailor 1911. I just have other ones that I used. What's the funniest pen nib combination that you can think of? Kaweco Sport with a stub. Ooh, yeah, what is the funniest? There's got to be some weird stuff. Like King of Pen with like a needlepoint grind on there would be like a super tricky thing. Large, 1911L on this 4AM. And this was bought at the old pricing, so it will be priced accordingly. To the Pelican fans out there, is it worth buying a 400 EF just that has the width reduced? That's what Kobathor, the Pelican I'm keeping, I have a 405 with a needlepoint. I will use that more than the Ocean Swirl. This is a 4AM. What do we have? Medium fine nib on this? Oh, extra fine. Nice. 4AM extra fine. Yeah, any of the giant pens with the extra fines. Am I going to be selling these on the Pen Addict shop? Yes. Here's another Pelican. Oh, this is a basic Pelican. So this is just a classic 205 that I've used a lot. So I'll be selling this one for cheap. I just don't use it anymore. It's just a really good workhorse pen. Just had Gina turn an EF into more of an EF with added flex. Which model? I would do that with the small ones like the 101. I would still have a problem with that in like an 800. Oh, let me answer... let's answer Kimberly's questions. Yeah, not until like midnight. Yeah, 6:05 I could probably swing. Can you get it like before you go to bed sometime tonight? Kimberly, I only have to edit it in the morning. I get up early in the morning and do that type of work. So if I have it before you go to bed tonight, Toasty Treat for a month to summon. What that? Oh, that little cheer emote is dope. Thank you, Toasty Treat. You're awesome. I love. If y'all aren't following, can we get a shout out to Toasty Treat, please? Because her streams are like the best. They're some of my favorites. So chill and so good. So good. Oh, I should show y'all that. I think this is the Blue Hawaii. Thank you, Kobathor. Y'all go follow Toasty Treat. It's from Havoc Rose. Oh, those are great. I need to email Angela and see what's up with my emotes. Yeah, so this is the Blue Hawaii. Literally just downloaded and signed up for Twitch today. Good. Welcome. This is what we do, kinda. Usually it's not this, I don't know. This isn't boring, but it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit of a weird stream because I'm like doing things for myself here, but while I'm talking to you. So all the hobbies, you need to go click on Toasty Treat's link and click follow. And that way you'll know, and then set up to be notified when she goes live. King Friday. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. All right, so this is the Blue Hawaii, Leonardo. I don't have any Pelican 600s. Sorry, Tam Servo. Do I have the Pelican M205 Amethyst? I do not. I don't have any of the color barrel 205s. Rewizzle's gifting a sub to all the hobbies. So now all the hobbies, you have emote access. You get to make pins, and I'm going to have more emotes. Last time my phone blew up when you made a little announcement, well, it was a good announcement. What can I say? Whoop, whoop. I'm anxious to get new emotes. Gotta get them, gotta get them. All right, so yeah, I have another Leonardo I haven't pulled yet, so that's a second pen that I'm going to sell. One of the Pen Chalet special edition ones, black and teal one, because I'm keeping my mango one, I'm keeping my rose lavande one, and then I have the big Stromboli. So I just don't need the blue Hawaii. So there you go. This will also be a good price. If you want a Leonardo for a good price, this is like the real deal. Oh, Rewizzles, that reminded me. I need to set up a link to help people do that, to point them in the right direction. Oh, I did that wrong. This box goes in this box, and then this box. Woodcraft by Owen, appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out today. I'm taking pictures of pens to sell. I have the Prime Gaming extension enabled. I don't even know what that means. All right, this is the Tibaldi Perfecta that I reviewed. So I bought this. I got a bit of a discount. I'm just never going to use it. Like, it's cool and all. I think it's like way overpriced for what it is, but it's a hell of a good writer. Sorry if I missed this earlier. You selling these in the Pen Addict shop? Pen Addict shop, they will be for sale in the shop. When is the sale? I'm announcing it to Pen Addict members first. They're going to have first crack at it, and then it'll be open to the public. So, extra fine nib, killer writing experience. Love the shape, love the design. I'm never going to use it. Like, I really don't have many bad words to say about this pen other than the real price of it is a little expensive. Like, I would rather have the Leonardo for the same price. So I'll be selling this one, be selling it, pretty inexpensively. Hey, Corey. Wait, this one is for giveaway today? Psych. Did I even take a picture of that? I'm blowing my own mind here. I don't think I took a picture of that. Dummy. I think the 205 is a killer pen. And I'll probably buy one of the color editions one of these days to replace the black one. But I have the 405 to use in the interim. This is an awesome writer. I tend to keep my 205 ink with platinum carbon black. That's a great idea. Joseph, I saw your article come out for DC Pen Show recap. Can you link that in the chat? I have not read it yet, but I saved it to read later, if you don't mind. Pimping yourself out there. Throw that link out there for everyone to go see. This is another one of those that I've hesitated to sell because I think it's a cool pen, but I never use it. So thank you, Gurface. Y'all go check out the DC Pen Show review from Gurface. This is the best Dana Trio. Or maybe the second best. There's another one that I do like as well. But the issue, if you know me, is that the Dana Trios are large pens. This one is their small one, which is a really full-size pen. I forget the name of this one. I always have to look it up. So it's the small... This is considered their, like, baby size pen, but it's a legit full-size pen, but with a smaller nib. Gold nib. Really great purple color. And I would love to keep this pen. I just never use it. Let me get the Let me get the name of this one because I can never remember it. It's really hard to look up this pen because they haven't made this model in years. So this is Hanryo, Hanryo. Hanryo. It's closest to like a 1911L. I'll get that 4 a.m. out. It's about the size of a 1911L. So it's not small. It's just Danitrio small. Marshmallow Girl, thank you for the follow. Thanks for hanging out. So there's the 1911L. It's even a little bit bigger. Can you see that, or do you need me to get them closer? But then it does have like a little bit smaller nib shape. Yeah, it's an awesome size for Danitrio, which is why I bought it. So I'm not really getting these really lined up well, and they're rolling. So you can see it's a little bit bigger than the 1911L. Just a little bit. Okay. So yeah, it is not a tiny pen. It is just Danitrio small. So they even use the small nib. So it's, if you Google Hanryo, that's the model. They haven't made it in years. And it's just the coolest. Because the other ones are like writing with a log. I would love to keep this. I just don't use it. That's what we're here for today. The purge. The purgeoning. All right, let me take a couple pictures here. It is a great size, and you know what? It's going to be a really good price, too. You know, purple ruchi, artist signature, gold nib. What size is this nib? I don't know if it says. I'll check on the box. I think it's probably like a fine. It looks like a fine. Really neat. I love this nib design too. Trio. Is this like a Brad Dowdy deep cut stream? I don't know, maybe. There's some stuff I needed to move out, man. How many pins do you have? We don't discuss that at Pen Club. I have too many pins. All right. We got to get some purple in here. We don't see any purple. GoofyGuy.com, 7 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can get some purple in this, because that looked very, very dark. I might have to probably shoot some alternate pictures of this one, because I'm not getting any of the purple here. I have 21 and they're all inked up. That's actually a smart way to do it. If you have the pen, have it inked up. That's the thing. I'm not inking up any of these pens, so they need to be sold. This will be a pretty decent price for an Urushi gold nib pen. Because it wasn't like a crazy price when I bought it. I definitely have more than 21 pens. The answer is yes. That is the correct answer. Do we have a nib size anywhere? Nope. So that's a cool pen. No nib size, which is kind of mind-boggling. All right, Alan, this is the other one you're supposed to get me a price on. Oops, it's very cheerleader. ballpark price on what? Lots of paperwork. Lots of paperwork here. I have 21 pens. 3 of them are platinum carbon desk pens. Visconti in, Visconti out. That's exactly right. So, extra bottle just for fun. Yeah, it's an ink reservoir. So this is the Visconti Aida. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. It's from the, was it an opera? Is Aida an opera? So the interesting thing about this pen is not just the material, is that it is a gold nib and an oblique nib. So let me see. They say exactly what it is. So this is pre-palladium, and it's an oblique. I don't know if you can really tell that here. I would love this, keep this pen just for its beauty. Again, I just don't use it. Like, this is just like one of the coolest pens that I have. The material was left over when Visconti made the anniversary pens for Rotring. I've never seen one of these Rotring anniversaries. I would love to, though. So, yeah, it's a... So what would be the standard right-handed oblique called? Would that be a left oblique for a right-handed writer? Like it slants like... That doesn't really help you. So it would be a left oblique, right? Factory oblique. This is a factory oblique nib. So it says OS on the nib. Which foot is it shaped right? My left foot. I see what you're saying, yeah. I had to think about that. I've never been asked that question before, but now it makes sense. Yeah, it's like my left foot. So it would be for a right-handed writer, right? Technically, I mean, it could be for anyone, but I still think of you whenever I use my Colito barrel you gave me. That's awesome. So yeah, like this was a highly marketed pen. 1066 out of 1871. So yeah, I don't know I have no clue how much to sell this for. Let me look at this link real quick. Oh, okay, I've seen that. I know what you mean now. Cool. Yeah. Makes sense. So this one, I think, I'm assuming this one's going to be harder to find than that 360, even though there was technically more of them made. I don't know how I'm going to price this. I will not be, like, totally out of line on this one, but, you know, there will be, it's going to be pricey-ish. I remember the Pen Addict podcast days before you and Micah got addicted to fountain pens. Man, those were the days. The problem is we're still into all those old things, and we've added fountain pens. You'll send me an email with all the links I find? Okay. Yeah, this is a Cartridge Converter model. I need some help from you guys. I need someone to come to my office and locate some Fs to so I can give about working. You're not going to find any here. All right, so yeah, this is a factory oblique. What material were these? Were these 18K? Yep, 18K. Quisp and Tang, 26 months of subbing. That's nuts. Thank you so much. I super appreciate that. All right, let's see. eBay's showing 2 completed, one at 1,500, one at 337. That's funny. I've inked this pen a couple of times. So I got one more. Oh, I got one more big boy here, and then I'm gonna go grab the other 2 that I haven't pulled yet. Just since I'm doing this, I can go ahead and do them at the same time. Oh, I should probably take this with the box too. Visconti Aida, A-I-D-A. All right. I don't know how they put all this paperwork in here. Can I go under? This box is weird. Last 2 that sold were 1,500 at OBO. Yeah, I'm not going to sell it for anywhere near that price. All right. This is the hardest one to sell. This is the hardest one to sell. And it's because I don't use it strictly. But I've come to the conclusion that I'm never going to use it. So I need to sell it. So this is the Zuisei 105th Sailor Anniversary Zuisei. It's a black swirl ebonite. I had to have this pen when it came out. It's just too big for me. It's one of the coolest pens ever made. Again, I do not keep pens I do not use. I love this pen with every ounce, every fiber of my being. I can't keep it if I don't use it. That's not how I work. So, what's on here? I think it's an extra fine nib. I'll have to look. It's really hard to see. Oh, medium nib, excuse me. I think they only came with medium nibs. So it's got the 105th anniversary nib. Let's see. It's got the... Yeah, it's a big pen. Like, look. Snap cap. The ebonite lines up. It's pretty wild. I've inked it up a handful of times. Not too many. But it's really, like, just a work of art type of thing. So, yeah, number 310 out of 500. Yeah, it's just like one of the coolest pens I've ever owned. I haven't inked it up in more than a year, maybe more. And I'm just not built to keep the things that I don't use. It's just not going to work for me sitting there knowing that I'm not going to use it. So, I'm going to sell it. Let me take a picture of it here in the box. So this is a big clean out for me, if you couldn't tell. And there's more to come. Like, I have enough. I'm going to go grab a couple more pens that I'm going to sell. One of them I know y'all will be interested in. Love the case with it. They did a good job. They do a lot of special stuff for the anniversary pens. So, like, it's got this whole booklet wrapped up in here. got a polishing cloth. Like, I bought this brand new, so it's got all the paperwork and stuff with it and everything, so. So I'll miss owning this pen, but I won't miss it because I use my pens, and like I just haven't been using it, so. It's maybe one of the most interesting pens to photograph. Pen Addict, another big thank you that actually changed my life. I used to have completely illegible handwriting because I had some learning disabilities as a child and didn't care about my handwriting, but you convinced me to literally relearn how to handwrite using an architectural font, and now my handwriting is always legible. That's amazing. That is amazing. Hey, kids. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you doing that. You should be proud of that fact that you, like, made the effort to make the change, and, like, that's really, really awesome. I love it. That is mega, mega cool. Glad I could help in any way possible, but you did the work. Make a requirement for the new owner to share pictures monthly. I don't know if I'll sell it. Like, who knows if all these pens will sell. So I still have the original invoice here. So I will be selling this for around what I paid for it, maybe a little bit less, which I paid full price for it. All right, let me go grab the other two pens I know I'm selling that I just did not grab in time. I'm going to go do that real quick. Can y'all hang on for 2 seconds? Y'all want a chair stream while we hang on for 2 seconds? Here, have a chair stream. I know exactly where they're at, so this won't take long. Give me a sec. I brought a friend. Oh, somebody got a haircut yesterday. He wanted to show y'all his fancy haircut. You show him the haircuts? No? You're too busy looking around? Toby, look! Look! Hey! Hey! I see you. I see you. So we got a haircut. We got haircuts. Huh? You Mr. Handsome now? Alright, I'll let you go. He sees one of his toys in here. He's out of here. He's out of here. Alright. This is the other. This is the other Leonardo. So this is one of the Pen Chalet models. What does it say on here? This is number 2 of 250 of they did a black matte turquoise barrel Leonardo for Pen Chalet. One of the first kind of like store collabs that I remember them doing a few years back. So it's a really neat Leonardo. But again, like I'm keeping I'm selling 2 and keeping 3, so I don't need 5. there's no point in that. So extra fine nib, I believe. No, fine nib on this one. Let's see if I can get the number on here. There's a Mayora with that same sort of black cap color barrel that keeps catching my eye. Yeah, I like this look. I like the two different textures as well. So this is like polished acrylic and this is like satiny matte. So I do like that. And then this is that's the last one. So the thing I've learned is I have to stop buying broad nib Nakayas just because I like the shape and the color. So this is a Piccolo. What's the color? What's the brown green called? So I have the box and everything for this. Heki Tamanuri. So I keep buying, like, this is the perfect color and the perfect shape. I love the Piccolo without the clip, so cigar, but it has a broad nib, and like I keep saying, like, hey, I'll do something, I'll figure something out. I know, just have someone give it a bonkers grind. I did that with the hairline, and like I love it. I just still don't use it enough. So this one's got to go. I mean, it doesn't got to go, but I'm going to sell it. Again, like I just bought another Nakaya. Like it's okay. I'm like not going to miss selling some. It's going to be fine. Got to make room for more, right? So there we go. It's in really good shape. I don't know where I bought this one from Rich, I think. Which watch? So I haven't used it very much, but it's got a broad nib, and it's nice. It looks like it's in great shape, but I never go for it because of the nib. So I got to stop buying pens like this that aren't perfect for me out the gate. Like Decapod, perfect for me out the gate with the nib that it had. This one, it wasn't. So now I'm kind of going back and forth on it. All right, that's like 20-something pens we're going to be selling. Because I just bought 2 pens, and it's time to move some of them out. All right? All right, we should do a giveaway. Should we give away one of my unboxed pens? Should we give away the Namisu? I can give away the Namisu titanium fountain pen or the Tactile turn slider. Why not both? Why not both? Let's give away some pens. Let's give away these titanium ones. You need a pen case? I'll give away a pen case. I'll try to remember to do that next week. Let's give these away. All right, we'll do 2 giveaways, and then I got to wrap it up today. I got a lot of work to do. Spanned. All right, let's do the Namisu first. All right, so I'll show you this again. So it's full titanium barrel. Namisu, I don't think I've ever inked this. Titanium Bach nib. They're really the only ones that make a stock nib. If it doesn't have a converter in it, I'll be sure to I'll add a converter in here and put it in a box when I ship it. So it's very cool. Reversals, that looks awesome. So let's give this one away. Hey, my light has stayed up so far. I probably just jinxed myself, right? I did move it. Twisby. Good grief. All right, Namisu titanium fountain pen. We're going to give that away. exclamation point raffle. If you're not following, drop a follow on here. I would appreciate that. That would be cool. But anyone can win. Just type exclamation point raffle. Worldwide. Whoops. Follow age. I guess I have to set that up, don't I? I don't know that I've ever set that up. R-T-J. Shout out Pen Addict. Oh, did it work? That's cool. It worked. It is exceptionally hot in here today, chat. I don't think I have the air on correctly. Good thing we're about to wrap this up. All right. You got a minute left to enter the raffle. I can't believe it's Thursday already. So, podcast was yesterday. Podcast is in your stream. Pen Addict members, you have a friend of the show in your stream. Sarah reviewed the Smand this morning. Kimberly's considering doing a DC recap for tomorrow. What else I got going on? I should have this pin sale ready to roll. Oh, God. I hope I can get this pin sale ready to go this weekend. This week has just been stupidly fast. I forgot that you're the person that had a friend of the show into my vocabulary. Hopefully I can get this sale ready for announcement to members this weekend. That's my goal, is to pick the date and time for Pen Addict members. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that either. DC recap, everyone's thirsty for shown textured pens. I was thirsty for them. I want one of those pink ones. One of those knurled spoke icon grips coming out in a few weeks. We're getting closer every day, but we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of parts in, so we're just trying to get it all groovy. All right, let's pick that winner. Miss G's Crafties. Congrats, Steph. Boom. Awesome. It's like a birthday present from the universe. All right, you got to email me your address. I know you know the rules. You probably wrote the rules. Consider this my life birthday gift. When was your birthday? Last week? I just had a birthday and I've since saved my message, so I feel... Oh, Monday. Well, belated happy birthday. My birthday's coming up in a little over a week, I think. Something like that. Big, gnarly number. What's up, Toby? You came back? You came back? You want to hang out with the people? He doesn't like y'all. He just wants to lay on the couch. All right. So happy birthday, Miss G's Crafties. August baby's in the house. That's right. My mom's birthday is tomorrow. I haven't gotten her anything yet. All right. One more giveaway. This is the Tactile turn slider. I'll show you that real quick. Happy 54 Pen Addict. I'm gonna hurt you. Like it's not far off, but just for that, like that's out of hand. Slider. This is the slider, right? Titanium slider. I think this is titanium. It doesn't feel like aluminum. What refill? This one. I don't know. I think these take the G2. These are Pilot G2 refills, I believe. This is the full length one. All right, let's give this away. All right. If I say you look younger than me, do I get a discount on your pen sale? Man, that's tempting. That's tempting, Thunder Viking. So, the pen sale, just for you Pen Addict members, if you were around for the last one, just understand that I don't do the members discount. Like some of the things in the Pen Addict shop I can do members discounts for. For my pen sale, I don't do that. I just try to price them well. Minus a couple of things like the Ocean. Like that's going to be priced like full freight pricing. A lot of this stuff I'm going to price like better than like if you would get like 25% off anyway. So I'll make you a lot of good deals. So there's not going to be any additional percentage off for the members sale for this type of thing. I just try to price them accordingly. Give you some good deals, and then there's going to be a few like the Sailors We Say, the Aida, and the Ocean. Those are going to be like closer to full current rates. Okie dokie. penaddict.com/members if you're interested. So I try to give as many discounts as I can in the shop. I can't always do it. Like if I work with Frank and Christoph, right, we can't discount those and some things. But like when I work with Karen Dash, I can discount those, right? When I did a Jodo, since we did that privately, I did those. You dig that shirt? Thank you. I like this one too. Again, Howler Brothers. This is another Smith one. Who was talking about the Smith ones yesterday? I appreciate that. We dug into the shirt archives for these last 2 days. What was the Conan again? It's a Monarch. I don't think I'm gonna put that up for sale yet. Rewizzles. I want to think about that a little bit. Brad has a strong shirt game. I try. It's like the one thing I really enjoy. Shirts and sneakers from a clothing perspective. I like my shirts and I like my shoes. And then I match those things with my pins. Right, Toby? He doesn't care. All right, that one is done. Let's pick a winner. Brooks! Probably the one pin. I don't know if Brooks can Arushi this. Maybe he can anodize this. Brooks, you're going to have to do like some anodizing. It's titanium. Some anodization and see what you can do with this. Put the Conid up on eBay. Actually, that's probably the better way to sell that Conid, to be honest, Sarah. By the way, have you watched Brockmire? I keep threatening to start watching that. I've only heard good things, Oh Free Birth. Like, I've only heard good things about Brockmire. Especially since I'm a baseball fan. But, like, I started, like, Eastbound and Down. I watched, like, the first season. Like, and it's fine. It's a little aggressive. But it's also kind of funny. I don't know how well that show's going to age. But, yeah. Brooks, you got to email me. I'm going to make you email me. But I want to see some I want to see at least, at minimum, I want to see some torching on this pen. At a minimum. All right. Brooks and Miss G's Crafties, winners today. So this is also why I have to do the pen sale stuff. I got to find more stuff to give away. It's endless. That company called Endless Pens, it's not endless. My closet of doom is endless. That's Endless Pens, for real. And we're going to keep giving stuff away. I got to figure out how to give away one of these drill logs. I'll probably give away a drill log eventually. But I need to order some more nibs. We'll do that eventually. That might be a blog giveaway. The drill log thing. So we'll figure it out. This just in, Brad is the Endless Pens supplier. You got me now. I know we're all questioning that. Does anyone know what up was what up with Birmingham Pens? I ordered ink last week and my orders still have not shipped. I have no idea. Anodized torch and then laser etch it. All right. I really do got to go today, chat. I got shipping to do. I got work to do on these pens, clearly. Thanks for, that was Rattler Jen's idea to photograph these pens on the stream. That got me one of the steps along the way. So now I just need to edit them, upload them, write all the descriptions, figure out how to price them. But hey, Step one is step one, right? Step one is step one. And you got a preview. And it gave me something to talk about. I don't have any regrets after showing you all the pins. I'm not like, I should keep that one. We're good. Like that's why it takes me so long between pin sales. Like they sit and think about them. Raid, yes, I'll go look at the raids real quick. So this is a Dialog barrel. Sorry, it's a little squeaky. It's just a barrel. I'll show you what for. That's the one CY I was talking about. Mega screechy. So it's for the these metal dip nibs. So it's called the Dialog. Yeah, that one's the worst one. The rest of them aren't as bad. That one is mega squeaky. All right, let's see who we can raid today before we take off. You can probably just lube it. Yeah, you can put there's some little stuff you can put on there. Some little stuffs. Let's see. I hope someone brings one to the SF show. Almost certainly, right? Almost certainly at SF. I'm trying to think. I can send you mine, Toaster Treat. I wouldn't mind sending it to you to play with. What am I looking for? Peachy green paper. Yeah, message me. Shoot me an email. Send it to you. Settle down. Now that you write for the Pen Addict, you're just, grabby hands and stuff. I love Kimberly. What am I looking for? Peachy green paper. Sorry. All right, starting soon. We're going to hang out until they actually start. More crafting with tags and trying out a new tool. All right. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Sorry, I have the music up. All right, we're going to raid. Toasty Treat, email me. Bye. Patrick, I will email you before I get up.
Good morning, good afternoon,